this is the first live of 2025. I hope all of you that have been watching have had a great Christmas, wonderful New Year. But back to the grind we go. I'm here with the lovely Lucy, and we are going to be talking about not one really exciting event coming up, but two really exciting events coming up. So, Lucy, for those of my watchers who may not have seen your lovely face before, who are you and what are you all about, basically?
So my name's Lucy Mitchum. I'm local to the community. I've lived in Melton for, I think, about 10 years now, and I've worked in Melton for sort of 22. But I'm here today just to catch up and talk about some interesting competitions that we've got running with the Melton Mowbray Rotary Club.
So let's start with the first of those competitions, which is the Young Musician. Now, obviously, as a former Rotarian who did a lot with the youth side, I'm aware of what it is, but I'm also mindful a lot of people are not. So tell us about it, how it works. Yes, talk to us about it, and talk to us a little bit about how it works for those people that are outside the Rotarian sphere.
Okay, so Young Musician of the Year is for any musicians up to the age of 18. So anybody who is in year 13 this year is eligible to apply. There are two categories. The first one is the juniors, which is basically primary school age. And then the senior section is for those that are up to school leavers age. And it's vocalists or instrumentalists of any ability that want to get involved with Young Musician. The exciting bit about this one is that the winners of this of our division can go through to regionals and can compete with other musicians, and then go through to national finals as well if they win those heats. So it's all really exciting. Anybody can take part. The date of that is Saturday the 18th of January, so it's coming up fairly soon, and the deadline to apply is the 12th of January. So deadline for that is 12th of January, and the competition's the 18th of January up at John Ferney College. So that's the Young Musician, which should be really exciting. All the people that take part in it, for signing up and taking part, we've teamed up with Leicestershire Music Service, who have offered us, anybody who participates is going to be offered a term's worth of ensemble participation free of charge with Leicestershire Music, which is brilliant. And then the winner of each division, vocals and instrumentals and both age categories, will be eligible for a year's worth of ensemble participation with the music service, which is really quite good.
That sounds like an absolutely fantastic opportunity as a whole, let alone a great opportunity for young people. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this will know someone or is watching this interest already, especially for those of you on TikTok watching. People want to get involved. How do we go about signing up?
You may have seen some online social media posts that have got a website, and there's a sign up button that takes you through to a Google form. But if you haven't seen those, you can email Rotary WIB Melton @gmail.com. So that's Rotary WIB Melton @gmail.com, and then someone will get back to you and send you the link for the online form.
Awesome. So that's event number one. But as I said at the start of this live, we're not talking about one event today, we're talking about two. So let's talk about the second event, which is the talent show happening in February. So
okay, so that was February the 1st. That's at Melton Theatre, which we're really super lucky to have in Melton. And I don't think sometimes those of us that have lived in Melton for a very long time don't always appreciate how lucky we are to have such a brilliant theatre in the community. So it's at Melton Theatre. It's for absolutely anybody. It used to be just a youth competition, but I was really keen this year that there's lots of us that are not youth anymore that would still like to participate in something fun. And so there are categories for juniors, seniors and over 18s. So there's three categories who will all demonstrate their talents, whether it be singing, acting, dancing, juggling, spoons, kazoos, ukulele, whatever you want, whatever you think is entertaining. And we're going to put together a whole evening. We've got some professional judges coming in to judge the evening, including if anybody's seen the Wicked film before Christmas, Galinda's dance double is coming to be one of the judges. So that's really exciting. And we've got other professionals that are coming in to also judge it, professional musicians. So we've got some really credible people coming in to judge. And then there's all sorts of prizes that will be up for grabs on that. So that's for anybody with any talent, whether it's comedy through to, it could be individual, it could be group, anything you want. I know some of the local performing arts groups are putting stuff in. So it should be a really good mix of age groups and styles and genres of theatre. So that one will be good not only to participate in, but if you want a good night out at the theatre on the 1st of February, go and buy your tickets. They're £5 from Melton Theatre website. So if you want to come and just participate just by watching, it should be a really good night. So that's Melton's Got Talent on the 1st of February up at Melton Theatre.
And can I just go on the record and say, guys, as somebody who has previously seen one of the Rotary's talent shows, that the calibre of talent that is on there across all different kinds is absolutely outstanding. So if you are available on that day, definitely come along, because it'll be a treat. Because I totally agree with you regarding the theatre. I think it's an asset that we need to protect. I spoke about this in December when I went to see Trio's Panto, and so any chance we get to shout about the theatre in my Melton land is always a good time. So if you know, I'm getting people watching this and they're like, you know what, I'm talented, you know, I play music, or I'm a comedian that wants to test out new material, etc.
So
how do
just
people
the
sign
same
up?
email as before. There are posters on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, and hopefully we can share it on your channel as well. So there's posters with a sign up link, but if all else fails, the same email, so Rotary, WIB Melton @gmail.com, and just email us and let us know what you want to get involved in, and then we'll send you all the details and the links and the sign-ups.
Awesome. So that sounds incredibly exciting, Lucy. I will definitely have to go and block out the dates and come and check it out further. Thank you for taking the time out of what I imagine is a very busy and hectic time at the moment, not only with Rotary, but obviously we were talking about how you're preparing to go back to work next week, and someone worked in the education system, how hectic that can be. So thank you for taking the time out of your day to have this chat. Make sure you guys to check out Rotary, Melton Rotary. They've got all the stuff on there as well. And if you've got any questions, feel free to pop them in the comments, and I will either answer them if I know the answer outright, or I will tag Rotary and they will be able to get your questions answered. So happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for sitting and checking this out. Make sure to like it, share it, all that good stuff if you found it helpful and you know somebody that'd be interested. And outside of that, it is goodbye from me.